All right, the text just went out. Oh God, Anon, please don't get in there like swimwear. My goodness, that's a little too close up in there. The title of my theme song, which one are you considering my theme song? All right, there went the text. Oh my goodness. Tanika been on here all afternoon making herself sick. Girl, this is too much. You know, I was just laughing as this video was going live because this is becoming too damn much at this moment. It's becoming too much. This is too much. This is too much. There's just too much of this damn foolishness. I'm tired. I'm tired. I want these people. These people are getting like the Kardashians. This is too much. I'm beginning to just want them to just go away. Oh my goodness. You know, there's just too much going on. Bree, leave Jada and her fantasy alone. Oh my goodness, this is too much. Hold on, I need to find something. Thank you for reminding me. You all are so rude. Miss Lady is so rude. This is too much. Damn, Delilah was competing with a dead woman. God damn. Well, you know what? Listen, I feel you. That's the way it was with my first love. You know, he was the absolute best. The absolute best. But you know what? We were young. I ain't gonna be sitting up there in my husband's house with my children, with my husband's big weird ears and face, looking at them and seeing him and talking about some other man. This is too damn much. It's too much. Let me be quiet and wait for the video. Welcome in, everybody. Go ahead and tag somebody for this boondoggle. Salasha. Saisha is so rude. Y'all are rude. Tanika, don't waste your like on Will. Katcha, don't waste your dislike on Jada. These people ain't thinking about your black and tan and white and pink asses. They ain't thinking about you. We are discussing to talk about ourselves, so don't get it twisted. Muffin, please do not start your effery today because my block finger is itching. So I want people to not attack Jada and not glorify Will. Don't be a Jada glorifying people. Come on, let people glorify themselves. Stop this madness. Will is not a saint. Jada's not the devil, okay? We don't know them. We cannot diagnose them from afar. And 9/10 of you mother effers ain't qualified to diagnose nobody. So sit down. Have several seats. Oh, here we go, y'all. Countdown is in the building. Get your congos, your bongos together. Come on. Boom, boom, into my room. Hey, a block party compilation. You know, you can do one. Everybody's phone got those little editors on them nowadays. Hey, 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 hey. Boom, boom, into my room. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, into my room. Wait, Misha's saying, I choose to be single. I'm in my late 50s. The man I should have married over 25 years ago, he told me 6 years ago we should have, and he died 2 weeks later, so it was traumatic. Girl, listen, do not be a Jada. You have got to continue to put one foot in front of the other. Go get yourself some doggone therapy and take care of yourself. What are you doing? God damn it. Misha, you're not going to be living forever, but you dead while you alive. Come on. He wouldn't want you sitting up here pining over him while he's dust in a box. You better go get some therapy, put one foot in front of the other, and go get your life, girl. Do not squander the time that you have left on this earth. I just came back from a facility with people dying of cancer, grasping to just get one more month with their family, one more month of sunrises. Come on, and you sitting up here with all your faculties. Stop this. I just want to shake you till your eyes roll back. Girl, get your life. Can y'all give her some condolences and stuff and some love? Because I know I'm not being sensitive. The Truth and Power Corner, come on. You're telling lies right now. You don't know what the F Will has done. Do not glorify him. He is human just like anybody else. Stop this idolizing people. God damn, y'all are upsetting me before the video even starts. We only got 38 seconds left. Y'all already on my nerves. Come on, let's get this. Here we go, Dolce. Do not get yourself blocked before the video even starts. I promise you I will start the video blocking people for talking foolishness. We don't have no hate speech in here tonight. Come on. Come on. Get this. Hey, 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 hey. stupid foolishness. I ain't doing stupid foolishness. It's because you all are all getting on my nerves before we even start the video. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Welcome. Let's get live on these other platforms. I tell you what, these people here. We are live on LinkedIn. I got a hater on LinkedIn, of all places. A hater on LinkedIn. We are live on Twitter and we are live on Facebook. Come on, let's get it. Come on. Welcome in the building. I am your host. I am your host, Tanya TKO. Oh my goodness. Oh, we are in the midst of a boondoggle. Right now. Let's talk about it. How many of you out there have seen this mess? Where is this? How many of you out here have seen this mess right here? Where is it? You know, there's just so much foolishness behind the scenes that I just look. Where's the damn? I have so many windows open because this boondoggle is so wide. It's just too much. Here, let me get this up on the screen. How many of you all have seen the mess that I'm about to show you right now? If you have seen this foolishness that I'm about to show you right now, go ahead and throw up the number 1. I want to see who has seen this mess. So basically, this is allegedly a letter from an 11-year-old Willow Smith to a a man who'd been deceased by the time 2011 came around. He had been dead almost 20 years. Come on, what are we doing? What are we doing? I'm your host, Tanya TKO. I'm a self-love specialist from TanyaTKO.com. I help you learn how to love yourselves and one another. On this channel, we use viral content to look within ourselves to see the self-love lessons that's applicable to our lives. We never try to diagnose other people, and we don't want the emphasis of our adoration or our animus to be about these people. We don't know these people. Come on, we don't know them. What we do know is ourselves, and we have got to turn our gaze inward. And one of the things that I am doing to practice self-love in this situation is I went and I looked up the petition. I looked up the petition. How many of you have seen this mess? The petition on change.org. Stop interviewing Will and Jada Smith. They need 35,000. They need 35,000 signatures. I am getting damn tired of the boondoggle after boondoggle after boondoggle, the foolishness. I'm getting tired of it. It's becoming too much with this family. You know what? I want to show you one more thing before we leave this page and look at Willow's letter. Look at this comment. Look at this comment right here. Look. This comment. Everything I learn about this couple is against my will. Free us. So we are caught in the midst of another boondoggle. We're caught in the midst of another boondoggle. Apparently, they are claiming, the internet is claiming, that Willow wrote a letter to Tupac. This is too much. She allegedly wrote a letter to Tupac, and this is what the letter says. Tell me, how did we get here? Why are we here? Okay, so we just go forward. It says, "Dear Tupac, I know." You know what I just thought about? She says, "I know you are alive. Honey, if he was alive for 20 years faking his death and didn't contact your mother, He didn't want to. He didn't want to. Listen, but that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. Listen, I said it's alleged. I'm just reading what has gone viral. I'm a content creator and I'm creating content. I looked on Snopes to see if this letter was real. I looked at the other people. Newsweek is reporting on this and everybody is saying it is alleged. So I don't know. But it doesn't matter whether it is or isn't, because we are looking at this for the self-love lesson inside of us, right? Jada wrote this. Listen. Dear Tupac, I know you are alive someplace. I think that my mommy really misses you. Can you please come back? Can you come back so Mommy and me can be happy? I wish you were here. I really do. I really do. You know, this is the question. Katrina, stop it. Katrina, listen. Let's ask the question. What would need to be existing in this family for an 11-year-old Willow to have knowledge of Tupac Shakur 20 years after his death? That this just, I have to believe this is not true. I have to believe this is not true. But you want to know why people think that this is true? You want to know why people think it is true? People think it's true because Jada Pinkett Smith herself has been going from seat to seat, smearing her vagina all over. No, okay. Sorry. Let me just say. She's been going from seat to seat, crying about Tupac, talking about him. Nobody knew. God, we didn't know. God, you knew him when you was 13 or however old they were in Baltimore together at a school of the performing arts for high school. That's how they met. We're going to do another video after this because you all voted for us to talk about Willow first. But we're going to talk about the Ghost of Penis Past in the next video because I need to show you all the boondoggle that has been going on. So there was a film that came out called All Eyes on Me, right? All Eyes on Me. And in this film, there was a depiction. I gotta play this. This is a boondoggle right here. Let me play this madness for you. Let me get my headphones together. Here. Let's take a look at this. We probably won't be able to play the whole thing because of copyright, but I just want you to see what I was forced to see in my research. Look. Okay. So they had this actor with a bald head and, the skinny body that Tupac has, right? To come forward and play in this movie. And they hired a mixed race person to play Jada. Just take a look at this. Take a look at this. I just need you to take a look at this because look, we're already too deep now. We're too deep into it. It's too late to tell me not to talk about this because we're already too deep in. Listen. Yeah.
It's happened to you.
What happened to me? I got shot 5 times. That's what happened to me. What happened to you? You used to be damn.
It's stupid. And it's dangerous.
It's dangerous getting shot too.
The man I knew wanted to use his...
Stupid. And it's dangerous. I need you. Why are we, okay, why are we in this? All right, here, let's go back here. They found a good person to play Tupac. Not 3 Pac, not 3 Pac, the 4 Pac. All right, here. Let's take a look again. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna laugh here.
It's happened to you.
What happened to me? I got shot 5 times. That's what happened to me. What happened to you? You used to be damn.
It's stupid. And it's
Stupid, and it's dangerous.
dangerous.
It's dangerous getting shot too.
The man I knew wanted to use his voice to educate, to bring people together.
If he
I'm gonna pee on myself. To bring people together. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. And Jada Pinkett was crying about this. Who? Oh my God. This is too much. You know, it's the director's job to direct the actors and the actresses on how to do the lines. This, I don't know what's going on here.
Coming at me, he gon' get dealt with.
So can't nobody tell you nothing, huh?
This is too. What are they doing? What are they doing? Why? Oh my God. Okay, let's continue.
Not about this.
He gonna get dealt with. And this is when they walked away. This brought Jada Pinkett Smith to tears. This brought her to tears. It almost brought me to tears too. It almost brought me to tears too. But there's more. So let's take a look, right? Because impressive, like I said, support. Go support the great value Jada. This. I don't know what that was. I know we just saw. Impressive did a wonderful
Hello,
video.
everybody. Welcome to the Impressive channel.
All right, so
Jada Pinkett Smith is upset about the portrayal of her and Tupac's relationship in Tupac's movie All Eyes on Me.
It was just, I wanted people to know what you're seeing in regards to my relationship with Tupac is not true.
Now, I previously talked
nobody needed to know. Oh my God. Why? I don't understand. Where's that petition? I might have to sign this on air. Listen. So this is Tupac and Jada on the right. And this is Fupac. Gupac.
in another video.
On the left. I don't know what is going on. Who did the cat? Why is this happening this way? This shouldn't be. Nonetheless, right? So
how Jada was really upset about her portrayal in the movie. And I really wish the producers actually reached out to her. Now, one of the producers, LT Hudson, actually said he was disappointed.
He was sad that Jada didn't like it.
Kind of disappointed and just hurt by the accusations that wasn't depicted, or what I can't remember the exact words she said. But you know, it all came from the truth.
You know, and what made it even more painful is those guys know me. Those cold black dudes know me. We've done business together. So I know that they knew how to reach for me. I thought it was just handled in a very disrespectful way.
You know, but I actually found moments of video where she spoke about him so candidly that it was like,
Black people, we got to do better. Not cantily. Listen. I understand we speak in our African American vernacular English, but you know, I blame T.I. He has empowered many of people to go out there and just start speaking words. He saw videos that were cantily. They cantily. What did he say? Hold on.
candidly that it was like, I have to use.
He saw things that spoke about the relationship so cantily. Okay, they can't. They this movie cantily should have been done. It should have had a lot of cants in there with this movie. But let's continue.
Candidly that it.
No, why does it keep stopping on that word? Let's.
Found moments of video where she spoke about him so candidly that it was like, I have to use it. So I found what I needed before I even designed a script.
Really, through my relationship with Pac, would have shown people what he truly was. Because it's one thing to see Pac's persona publicly and who he was personally.
Honestly, I have decided.
You know what? I just want you all to think about this real quick. You're married to a person who is now nobody knew about her young love with Tupac. Nobody knew about it. Nobody knew. A movie comes out and then your spouse goes out on a press run crying about this person and who they were. In the next video, when we talk about the ghost of penis past, right? We're going to dive a little bit deeper, but I wanted to show you something real quick because I think that this says a lot. I think it says a lot about... Hold on here. Yeah, this says a lot. Oh, here we go. So Tupac wrote a letter to Jada, big Jada at the top. It says for Jada underneath, right? And he says, you are the omega of my heart, the foundation for my conception of love. When I think of what a Black woman should be, it's you that I first think of. You will never fully understand how deeply my heart feels for you. I worry that we'll grow apart and I'll end up losing you. You bring me to climax without sex, and you do it all with regal grace. You are my heart in human form, a friend I could never replace. Beautiful. Beautiful words. I'm sorry, but by the time a person starts talking about you, them, and climax, and you're married, this could be about the time that you stop talking about them. It's not appropriate. And I encourage you out there, I encourage you to set boundaries with your mate. And don't take, there's a lot of people, I get contacted by a lot of people who are in the church and living all different types of lives where they don't feel that breaking up is an option. Maintain your peace at all costs. Breaking up must remain an option. Must. Because if there's a person that is constantly not honoring your boundaries, disrespecting you, just on a different page and all of that, it's time to have some serious discussions about where you all are headed, whether or not you are choice number 2. There's a lot going on here. And listen, I do not want people demonizing Jada. Remember, Will is a grown man who has chosen her. There are people who are claiming that Jada Pinkett Smith is a narcissist. There's not one of us here that can diagnose her from afar. So stop that. Just stop it. Stop that. Stop it. Stop it. Just stop, please. I'm going to take the comments off of the screen if you all cannot control yourselves. Come on. Come on. This is not about Jada. This is about you and the boundaries that you can or are not setting in your own life. Use this as a moment to self-reflect. All right. Aqua is saying that's an 8-year-old crush letter. Listen, I feel you. Let's continue going forward. With this here. So So these are young pictures of Jada Pinkett and Tupac and them throughout their lives. This is when he was on A Different World, right?
On who Tupac was.
And so basically, Jada says who he was in the public and who he was behind the scenes were very different people. As you see, they were very young here. He died in 1996, and she married Will, I think, about 6 months later.
Relationship.
Right? And I think Will and her had been together for some time. Tupac was in prison. You know, I just found out that Tupac was in prison when I was doing this research, and he was in prison for intimate assault. SEX assault. And I was like, wait a minute, what? I need to do a little bit more digging and research on that. This video wasn't about that, but she was talking about how he was writing to her from prison. And in one of the articles, it says that he was in prison for intimate assault. And I was like, what? You would have thought that he would have been in prison for something gang or drug or whatever related, right? But no, he was in prison for intimate assault. And I was like, wait a damn minute. Just something was just, kind of grotesque about that. All right. So Valerie is going to be the first person who's going to be put in a timeout. Please stop writing fuckery and foolishness on my screen. Please. Please. Who's the next person? Who's the next person? Miss Lady is saying he was innocent. He spent time in prison, and I know less than 5% of people come forward with allegations. And look, I don't know. Touching the buttocks? Oh, I don't know. Let's continue. Oh, the sound is not up.
It was very...
Listen. Here we go.
My relationship was really special. It was very complicated.
Jada Pinkett.
I want you all to imagine your spouse up on a radio show crying about some love she had, a platonic love at that, when she was a teen. Come on. Oh, people are saying it came out that it wasn't true. I don't know. I'm just here saying what I read. There is no person that can diagnose her from afar. We don't see enough. We have not had the opportunity to examine her. We are not operating in the capacity of a psychological professional, and any psychological professional out there who is licensed would never and could never keep their license and try to diagnose her from afar. Could never. So let's stop this right now.
Jada's my heart, you know what I mean? She will be my friend for my whole life.
Well, maybe I'll be down to scoop you up later in life. You ain't all shriveled up.
We'll be all together.
Be like Ozzie Davis and Ruby Dee.
Vic, you know you always got a place in my heart.
She can have my one heart, my liver, my lungs, my kidneys, my blood, marrow.
Tupac also wrote this in a long...
Yeah, so you heard from Tupac's own words. So for those of you who are like, oh, Tupac didn't care about her, blah, blah, blah. He obviously cared about her. They had a love for each other. And in the next video where we talk about the Ghost of Penis Past, we're going to listen to the Howard Stern interview and break that down piece by piece, right? Murder is saying, I died before my husband. I still want him to tear up talking about me. That's selfish. It's selfish. And it's unrealistic, especially if he's married to another woman. Don't be out there praising another person while you're married and crying, breaking up, and talking about you think about them every day and all of that. It's too much. It's too much, right? Let these people go. When you truly, truly, truly love a person, you want them to be happy. You want them to be unencumbered. What is that I hear? Oh. Hey. 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 apples are in. Hey, so listen. If you want to send an apple through, you can go ahead and send it. The link to the Cash App is in the description, right? So let's see. Amira says, I saw Will is banned for 10 years because of his slap. Well, he should definitely face repercussions, even though I'm staying out of that because he's speaking the language of violence that men understand as a time and place, and he has to face the repercussions for his actions. That is what manhood is all about. Cause and effect, and standing up for the repercussions that you need to face. So I feel that. Nika sends $10 and says, not the ghost of penis past. I know, right? I don't know where I be coming up. I be coming up with some phrases, but I can't be putting none of them on t-shirts. You know, it'd be too much. I'm vulgar. Tennille sends $5 and says, just showing my love and support. Thank you so much, Knockout. I appreciate that. The Cash App link is in the description of this video. It's at Tanya TKO, which you see going across the screen. And make sure you spell Tanya correctly. It's Tanya. So let's get back to what it is that we're looking at over here. So we have, let me put a heart here so I know that we already checked those. So we have Jada going on her press tour crying about all this, that, and the other. Let's look. When did Tupac die, right? Tupac died 1996, right? Let's take a look and see when did Will marry Jada? Let's see. When did Will marry Jada? December 31st, 1997. So Tupac died September 1996. So a year and a half later, that's not bad. So he died in 96, a year, 3 months later. And then they got married in December 1997. All right. So not only that, look, we're going to talk a lot about this. Let's see. Then they had their first child, Jaden, in 1998. According to what it is that I was hearing earlier on the internet, right? According to what it is that I was hearing, Will Smith was already married and him and Jada were having an affair. Hold on. Let's confirm this. Will Smith first marriage. Let's see what we find here. Okay, let's see. Will Smith reveals his first marriage ended after he fell in love with 6 Degrees of Separation co-star. Wait, what the F? Wait, what? What the what? Hold on. This don't look like Jada. Hold on. This is getting spicy. Let's take a look and see what else we find here. All right. It says Will Smith's new memoir, Will, is soon to be released, and a legendary actor is said to be spilling all of his juicy secrets. In an excerpt of his new memoir obtained by People, Smith confesses that he fell in love with his co-star, Stockard Channing, as they filmed for their movie 6 Degrees of Separation in 1992. What the hell is going on here? I didn't know about this. Did you all know about this? Nobody told me. Let's continue. At this point, though, the Pursuit of Happiness star was married to his first wife, Cherie Zampino. Hold on, let's take a look at his first wife. Let's take a look at her and see what she looked like. Hold on. Where's Cherie Zampino? Let's Cherie Zampino. Let's see what she looked like. Okay. Interesting. Oh, my. Minana, I did not know all of this was going on. So that must be his first son that they have together. And so I guess people were saying this is why he's adamant about no divorce, because so Will definitely has a preference-y type. This is very interesting. Will looks so young here. Interesting. I heard they all lived together at first. His boy when he was young. Oh, my. Okay. Interesting. If this is her now, she's still looking good, which is a feat for people who are lighter complected, because that sun be hitting and wrinkling and hardening and leathering people's faces up. So, wow, this is very interesting. Okay. Yes, I think this is her recently because she's still looking good. Go, girl. Well, with all that Will Smith money coming in, hey, hey. But nonetheless, let's finish the expose. Cherie and I were in the first few months of our marriage with a brand new baby. And for Cherie, I can imagine that this experience was unsettling to say the least. The now father of 3 wrote, she married a guy named Will Smith, and now she was living with a guy named Paul Portrayal, he said, referring to his character in the movie. So he brought this movie character home. The F is this that we're reading. To make matters worse, during shooting, I fell in love with Stockard Channing. Smith and his family went to New York to film the movie, and he said after the film wrapped, Cherie and Trey and I moved back to LA. However, the move did not expunge his feelings for the First Wife Club star. And this is her? People have beautiful souls out there, and you never know what was going on back in 92. Let's see. Smith has confessed, what the I found myself desperately yearning to see and speak to Stockard. Smith has confessed this previously in an interview with Esquire and said it came when he was doing method acting, which is when actor never breaks character during a shoot, even when the cameras are not rolling. The 53-year-old vowed not to do method acting again and said, it is a really dangerous place when you get good at it. Stockard commented after the first time Smith disclosed this information and said that she was flattered, quote unquote. She was flattered. Smith and Zampino were married until 1995, and 2 years later, he married his current wife, Jada Pinkett. So you all told me lies. They did not have an affair. It was, well, you never know if they did or didn't. I don't know. Y'all are saying that that's Elizabeth Taylor. Maybe it is. Let's look up Stockard Channing circa 1992. Let's see what we find. She looks just like Elizabeth Taylor. That's very interesting. Stockard Channing. What the F are we looking at? Let's continue. Let's look her up in 6 degrees of separation. 6 degrees of separation. Let's see. Okay. All right. So, all right. I see. Okay. Listen, I don't know what was going on. Apparently, let me get off of here because y'all ain't gonna be booing me today talking about I'm being rude to people. So let me just leave. So that I can maintain the integrity of the broadcast. So nonetheless, people are saying she played Rizzo in Grease. That's her? That's Beauty School Dropout? Lord, I'm going to do yoga. Yoga is amazing. Some people are saying they're going to stay out of the sun. As you see from my tan lines, homegirl likes, the sun is so good for us. This is where we get vitamin D, but it has to be done. And you got to know what you're doing in the right way. Nonetheless, let's get back on track. You all are throwing me off track. Let's get back on track. All right. So, what part were we up to? So, he fell in love with his co-star, and I'm looking at that petition again. He fell in love with his co-star. That's what broke up the thing. So what I wanted to look up was Willow Smith, when she was born, right? Let's see, Jada, when did Tupac die? Let's see. When was Willow Smith born? All right. So Willow Smith was born in the year 2000, right? This would have been if Tupac died in 1995. Tupac died in 95, right? No, he died in 96. So we're talking about 14 years, so 24 years after his death, right? Was it Frenchie that was the beauty school dropout? So which one was Rizzo? I thought the one with the hair and who used to wear the jacket and the skinny pants. I thought that was Rizzo, the bad girl who had gotten pregnant. That was the one who dropped out of beauty school, right? Or was that Frenchie? Nonetheless, whatever. So the reason why I'm not looking up the date because I thought that Tupac was the father. They never consummated their relationship. We're going to talk about that in the Ghost of Penis Past, next video that we're going to do, right? Oh, the first wife filed for divorce. Interesting. So nonetheless, we're talking about 24 years after his death. She allegedly penned this letter, which I have to hope in my heart is a fake, because I can't imagine what would be going on inside that household that 24 years after a person's death, 11 years after your second child is born, and 14 years after your first child is born, that you're still talking about a person, an old friend, to the point that your daughter would come out talking about, "Dear Tupac, I know you are alive someplace. I think that my mommy really misses you. Can you please come back? Can you come back so my mommy and me can be happy? I wish you were here. I really do. Love, Willow." I have to imagine that this is not real. You know, there are people who are running with it as if it is. I can only hope that it isn't, because this depicts much larger issues. People are saying that it's the kitten father, Kitty Heels, came out with this letter, that he's the one who broke the story. It got 3 million views, and nobody knows whether or not this is real or not. I can't find any official sources that are saying that it is. So we're just going to go with a for instance. What is going on? You all are still talking about Greece? Come on, okay. Let's what was the woman's name that we just looked up? Stockard Channing. Let's look her up from Greece. Okay, so that you all can. Yes, this is the one that I thought that she was. This is who I thought she was. She wasn't the one who stopped out. She wasn't the one who dropped out of beauty school. All right, hold on. Greece, beauty school dropout. Let's see who dropped out of beauty school. Oh, I got those two confused. Okay. This was the one who dropped out of beauty school. Okay. The one who was just really kind of bimbo-ish. Yes. I remember now. Okay. Now we can let it rest. Okay. Wow. All right. What is the self-love lesson here for you all? Come on, let's talk about it. Come on. Hey. Come on, self-love lesson, because we got to get out of here so that we can come back to talk about the Ghost of Penis Past, and I don't want to wait too long because I don't want to be tired. Come on. Type SLL for self-love lesson and let me know what the self-love lesson is in all of this for you. And after you say your self-love lessons, do we have any more? Let me check to see if there's a few more apples. So give your self-love lessons, and then I will read the apples that come in. So if you're going to send your apples before the broadcast is over, go ahead and send them now. Okay, let go and let heal. mm, 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 mm. Self-love lesson, let people go. All right. Stop giving into the past that make you look nuts. Tanya, your hair and your tan complexion or something, it went by too quickly, but thank you. This seems like KS wrote the letter. It looks like someone with a hint of dyslexia wrote it, a 4th grade. It does seem a little young for an 11-year-old. SLL, put yourself first. Keep the kids out of grown folks' business. Yes, yes. SLL, stop living in the past. Mm-hmm. The past, yes, 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 yes. Release, let's see, come on. Release the ghost of Venus past or they will torment your whole family. Yes, yes. Don't believe anything Kitten Heel says. That I believe you or not, because you know there's too many lies that come out of that camp. Don't get strung out on ghost peen. Y'all are so rude. Some of y'all so rude. SLL is to know when you should fold your vagina up and put it under your arm. SLL, remove toxic people. Be in peace, not pieces. SLL, don't drop out of beauty school. Stop it. Stop it. SLL, don't live in the past. SOL, remember, I don't know who that is. Come on. What's the SOL? The past shapes us, but it shouldn't control our present. I hear you on that. Let Tupac rest in peace. Yes, I feel you on that. SOL, protect your children from your past pain. Yes. Your children should not know about some old former half flame. SLL, love yourself first. Okay. Don't get married because you're pregnant to a guy. The baby came too late for her to have been pregnant when she got married. Because Jaden wasn't born until the next year. We do the dates. I'm not going back. I can't fold my vajayjay. Not sure about you. Listen, you can tuck it back up. You can tuck it and walk on out. That's what I'm saying. Come on. SLL, heal after death. Yes. SLL, for me, always think of others' feelings in regards to my feelings and comments, especially when it involves those who I love. You know, you can only do but so much. SLL, your children are watching. Yes. SLL, breathe. Don't lose time. Yes, I feel you. Your actions affect your kids. SLL, words said in front of children really matter. Talking about unresolved issues. Yes. Let me sleep in peace. Pac is probably like, let me sleep in peace. Come on, self-love lessons. Come on. Jada, close your... Come on. If they have an open marriage, they need to make those decisions. Stop concerning yourself with other people's pussy. All right? Let that woman be. So many of you want to stone her because she's had sex while congratulating men for having sex. That woman, let her do what she feels is right for her and her body. Get out of her vagina. They got married December. She said that's why they got married in December. She said that's why she got married. She said it was the baby, that's why they got married. SLL, be a parent, not a friend. SLL, live in the present. Yes, Jada admits she had morning sickness after her wedding. But does she admit that they got married because of... Wait, the baby was born in July. Is that so? SLL, don't rebound. You know... Yeah, SLO, don't let dead dick ruin your life. Woo! Shami says that's her cat. Absolutely, exactly. All right, so let me tell you all what I feel that the self-love lesson is in all of this. And Levon sends $5 in Cash Apple. Thank you so much. We appreciate that, Levon. Thank you. All right. Go out there and love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. And to me, the self-love lesson in all of this is understand that everything happens for a reason. Understand that there's a time and a place for everything. And love is sweet. And young love is sweet. First love is sweet. However, we've got to live in the now. The only real moment we have is now, because the past is a memory. The future is a projection. All we have right now is the present, because our past is is contorted by our memory of the past. And there was one other thing that I wanted to read for you all. Give me 1 second. Let me find this real quick. Ah, dag nabbit. I closed the window. You know what? I'm going to search for it on, I'm going to search for it. Okay. Okay. Here. So, here. Let's do a Control F and for the word God. Here we go. Here. I want you all to see this. Willow says during a 2018 episode of Red Table Talk, Jada called his death a huge loss in my life. During that same episode, Jada calls him an icon, while Willow says, in the minds of the generation that came next, he is a god. And to me, that is one of the self-love lessons. Do not deify people. People are human beings. People are flawed. Our memories of people are flawed. And if we deify a person, then we don't stay present to the blessings and many wonderful things that we have right now. When we make people from our past into gods that nobody can live up to. One woman says she dated a widower and she couldn't compete with this man's wife ghost or ghost wife, because he had already created this idea of perfection about her so that nobody really could compare. But the only person that you really cheat is yourself. When you put people into God status, right? And I understand we're all raised of the light of God, right? I understand that. I understand. However, we have to realize that people are flawed, that there is a flaw that comes in the human experience, no matter who you are, because it's from our flaw that if we can acknowledge it, and this is why I encourage you to look within yourself so that you can look at the flaws, because none of us are without Mar. And if you can look at the flaw and get onto the other side of it, that's growth. We come into this human experience not to be flawless, not to be perfection, but to navigate as human. If we could have stayed in spirit form, but we came into human form for a reason. I need you all to hear what it is that I'm saying. We made the choice to come here. So honor, respect, cherish the things that come along with being human, not just for you, but for other people as well. And love people, yes. But realize when to shift your focus. When the past becomes the past, you've got to shift your focus to the now and all of the beauty that exists right now. Otherwise, you end up chasing waterfalls. I know that's a song. I know. I'm just thinking about that. But think about how you rob yourself of all of the beauty for right now. Imagine thinking about the most beautiful sunset you've ever seen, so that you're sitting on the beach watching the sunrise and you can't even appreciate where it is that you're now and what it is that you're seeing, because you're thinking of how much better something else was. No, be in this present moment. Practice now yoga. When I think of now yoga and being in the now, I think about really releasing our expectation, releasing our hang-ups, releasing the things that keep us closed, and open ourselves to the beauty of this very moment without concerning ourselves about anything that exists outside of this moment. Just be in the now. You all know that I just came back from 40 days of healing. I did a 40-day healing retreat where I left and I went to different places and I practiced different modalities and I dove deep. A lot of you are commenting on how beautiful I look and how rested and refreshed and how I lost weight and all of this other stuff. I released weight, yes, but it started with releasing the pain that I had inside of me. The confrontations that I had been holding on to, the confrontations that I had been looking forward to, the stuff that I kept pent up and held close to the breast or the chest or on my back. I released those things. And I also, during the last leg of my trip, came face to face with people who were dying. And I realized that all we have is right now. I saw people spending $30,000 for the treatments to be able to get one more month, one more year, for the gamble that they'd be able to get more time with their family, to see their loved ones' faces. During the pre-show, when we were doing the countdown, there was a woman who was talking about how the man she should have married 25 years ago, that that she didn't marry him, but 6 years ago he came to her and said we should have gotten married, and then 2 weeks later he was dead. It wasn't meant for you two to get married. But there's a lesson, there's a blessing in the lessons that come from what exists. And none of our lives are perfect. I, in my life, have had to deal with the recurring theme that has come up over and over, besides this big hand for the slap, has been being able to move forward without closure. That has been what I have had to struggle with in my life to get over. You have to look and see what are the patterns in your life that you have had to overcome, the recurring themes that keep coming up. I have had to learn how to, my mother died when I was away at college. I was away at school. I was still a teenager. I hadn't seen my mother for months. And I got a message that my mother was gone. And I had to deal with all that comes along with that. And the work is not for the faint at heart. The healing, becoming whole, being being in a space. Look here. This is my book right here. The Book of Affirmations, Self-Love. This is a powerful book that just has affirmations in there. The most powerful affirmations that I wrote when I was living in my car and life was very difficult and I didn't know how I would see on the other side of it. And so these are the affirmations that I told myself that helped me get out of my car. The book is available on Amazon. It's $20. Go get your copy. Open up another browser. Open up Amazon. All you have to do is look for Tonya TKO, and Tonya is spelled Tonya, and Self-Love. Look on Amazon. The book is there. Get yourself a copy and do these affirmations. It is life-changing. This is some of the work that I did. As you know, I'm a certified clinical hypnotherapist, and I worded these affirmations in just the way to be able to reprogram your subconscious mind. It looks like a book, but this is a powerful tool that changes. You do this right before you go to bed or right after you wake up, depending on how you feel first thing in the morning or last thing before you go to bed. I prefer the before the bed, but everyone is different. I find that it's more powerful right before you go to sleep. That's what I found. And these are the affirmations I repeated over and over and over to myself to help me get out of that and onto the other side of abundance. But there was work that I needed to do in visualizing, in doing the affirmations, in saying them, even when I didn't believe. So I encourage you to do the things that you need to do to really, the reason why I picked this up is because the very last affirmation in the book says, keep moving. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other. And it has a beautiful image of a person traveling across the tundra. And then there's the area right there for you to write your affirmations, as well as write some workbook stuff that I have on the other page. And I implore you to invest the $20 in yourself, get the book, and see how it changes lives. Read the reviews on the website. I don't promote my book in every video, but I think that it's important in a video like this where there's so many of us who are stuck in the past. Because it's not like I don't know what it's like to have to move on. I have had to move on knowing that I would never see my mother again, knowing that I'd never get a chance to tell her that I loved her, knowing and having to be cemented in the thought, in the knowledge that she knows, that she knew that I loved her, that she knows even now, right? So please, by all means, you must continue to move forward. You must. one foot in front of the other. You don't have to know. Just like that picture, every image that I used inside the book is a meditation in and of itself. It's like you don't have to know where the full journey is. You don't have to know. All you have to do is just get up and put one foot in front of the other. Just keep moving. That's it. That's it. And sooner or later, things begin to heal. I couldn't see colors vibrantly for like five years after my mother died. Everything was a shade of gray. But I know that that's not what my mother would have wanted for me. And Jada says she loves Tupac so much and she knows Tupac loved her, but this is not what he would want for her life. For her to possibly be cannibalizing her relationship with a living, breathing man who is there, committed to the relationship, at least as he says publicly. But the people who have passed on in your life, what is it and how is it that you're living that you know that they wouldn't want you holding on to or wallowing in? Put one foot in front of the other. And on that note, I will see you all in the next video. Let's see, what shall we go out to? Here, we'll go out to this. Listen. Go out there and love one another. Look, most importantly, love yourself. Go ahead and throw up those boxing gloves. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey, 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 hey. Talking about I got cruise ship dancing. They don't dance like this on the cruise ship. Come on. So, I will see you all in the next video. Hey, 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 hey. I will see you all in the next video. Thank you all so much for coming out. I will see you all later. Hey, we're gonna be coming back out. I want to go. You know what? I'm tired, but I want to come back out and do that Ghost of Tina's Past video. Or maybe I might let it stay till tomorrow when I'm refreshed. You know what? I think I'll do that. I think I'm gonna wait till tomorrow and do the Ghost of Tina's Past so that we can, so that we can, yes, throw those boxing gloves up. Yes, 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 yes. And last song before we, come on. Come on. Practice some now yoga with me. And if you're in your office, if you're in your home, if you're in your car, go ahead and honk your horn and have a good time. Listen. Hey. Hey. Come on. Come on. We got Island Gal in the house. Me a Island Gal. Me a Island Gal. Hey. Hey. Butterfly. Butterfly. Hey. Listen, come on. Come on. Hey. 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 You know nothing about this. You know nothing about this. You don't know nothing. Hey. Come on. Come on. Hey. 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 Come on. Hey. Hey. Come on. Hey. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you for self-reflecting with me, because at the end of the day, listen, everything that we do for us. If we're not constantly in the process of working on ourselves, what are we doing? We waste our time talking about other people. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. One more again, one more again. Come on, come on. You don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing. Hey. 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 Come on. Come on, life is short. Come dance with your girl. Come on. We got 42 more seconds. Come on. Hey. Hey. So tomorrow we're going to be talking about the ghost of penis past, and we're just going to sum this up once and for all. Thank you. Hey, 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 hey. Come on. Come on. Hey, 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 hey. I will see you all in the next video. Tanya TKO, and I'm out. Leandro trying to shoot his shot at the end of the video. Boy, go sit down.